Gentrification. What is gentrification? Gentrification is the process of renovating and improving a house or district so that it conforms to the middle class taste. Today, I'm going to talk to you about gentrification in Chicago.
This is prime real estate. Prime real estate. And it becomes more prime if it becomes very prime if a number of we, African Americans, Negroes, coloreds, get off the land. Once we leave, it becomes more profitable and more valuable.
In Chicago, property becomes more valuable if there are no minorities living in the neighborhood. Take the Oakland neighborhood, for example. The median home value in Oakland is $190,000, and 70.1% of Oakland's population are Caucasian people. Compared to Chicago's West Side, whose median home value is $98,677, their property is almost $100,000 less than the Oakland neighborhood, simply because there are minorities on the West Side, preferably African Americans.
Do you know what gentrification is?
Yes.
Have you seen it in Chicago?
Yeah, in the projects, they took all the black people from over there and they didn't put them somewhere else, and now it's like different houses for people and stuff like that. And they didn't build the whole area up to like middle class levels and stuff like that.
And do you believe in gentrification?
Not really, because that's real wrong. Like, leave them where they want to be. Let them be great.
Okay.
This is a before and after picture from the Dorchester neighborhood in Chicago, Illinois, of a project called the Place Lab, where they mandate and design and test models for reinventing abandoned spaces throughout the community. This sign I've seen a lot around under viaducts, such as the one on 118th in Indiana. It says, building a new gentrified Chicago. I've seen this around a lot. I've also seen this on the west side and the low end of Chicago. All right. How you doing? Have you heard of the term gentrification?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's a problem. It's a problem that's dressed like a good solution because they come in and they make a bad place, like the projects or abandoned buildings, and they turn it into a store with healthy food and stuff like that. So it look good, but it's just not. Because they started off by bringing in the stores and then kicking all the black people out.
Have you witnessed gentrification in your neighborhood? Have you witnessed gentrification any other place?
Yeah, the Marianos, everybody said that used to be the projects, it used to be abandoned buildings.
Gentrification is not just in Chicago, it's around the world. This picture is from New York, where a deli was turned into a bank, therefore being gentrified in its own community.
All right, this is 5050 King Drive. I'm about to go in, Washington Park, and ever since I've been a kid, way back in the day, the white folks trying to move us out of Chicago. They trying to get us off the land. Calm down. We're gonna leave anyway. The Great Migration here in Chicago and other places ended in 1970, which is 45 years ago. And the people who own the land, some of us own some of this land. The people own the land. They can wait, man. Future generations are gonna profit from the ownership of some of this land.
Do you know what gentrification is?
Yes.
Have you seen it in Chicago?
Yes, in multiple areas, how they rebuild things to white people and put like black people in one community instead of spreading them out.
Do you believe in gentrification?
Not really. It's not really like we should all be connected as one if we were going to service people.
I feel that real estate investors are trying to move minorities out of their communities by raising property value to where lower class people can't afford it, then selling to middle class people at an even higher rate. This is causing lower class people to move out of their communities and either end up homeless or living paycheck to paycheck. This is forcing the lower class people to be pushed into living in one small community that's overpopulated. Gentrification. Is it a good or bad thing? When communities have been gentrified, they are being rebuilt, remodeled, and repriced at a value that is not affordable for the lower class people. Things are being replaced, such as stores and houses, and sold for more than what it's worth. Gentrification is only a way to get minorities out and bring the majority in and have them pay for housing that's not worth it. This is just helping the rich get richer.